And by record,
You know how to turn
I
that thing
already
on?
started.
Yeah. Okay. Action.
I'm gonna ask you politely to turn that down though. That's a little loud.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, this is what we're doing. Right. Mark,
Oh shit!
did you leave? Mark,
Apparently.
did he leave the? Did he leave the
He's
chat?
back now.
Okay. Mark.
There we go.
Okay, yeah.
It just didn't want to connect to my headset. And I was upset.
Oh, okay.
I heard y'all yelling though. I don't know what about.
Oh, your bro said he was a good Christian
Him
boy.
telling lies. Him telling lies. You see? I'm right.
Bro called himself a good Christian boy, and he knew he was lying.
Mark, do you believe that?
I don't believe much in this world.
Mm-hmm.
And how does that make you feel?
What does that make you hear?
When someone shows you who they are.
So Among Us on Switch.
What?
Among Us on Switch updated.
Uh-huh.
And now they have like quick chat commands.
Yeah, but can I call somebody a fucking cunt?
It's on Nintendo, so bring it up with them.
You fucking clunky.
Side note. Set It Off is on TVS.
And it's awesome.
But why though?
Why? Because Set It Off was dope as hell.
But every other word that Cleo says is bleeped. What's the point if we ain't getting none of the dialogue?
Well, to be fair, her dialogue ain't required. It's just really not. John C. McGinley is in that show, in that movie, and you know who that is. It's Dr. Perry Cox.
Mm-hmm.
His relationship with Jordan was really nice.
Okay.
No, that's all. I haven't. I started watching Scrubs a couple of months ago, and then I wasn't, because it was just really weird. Because like, there's so many things on that I well, darn it, you lousy motherfucker. Ah, okay. You gotta be sucking my dick.
No.
With fire or something. I don't, it wasn't a good, it was, I don't know what it meant. Oh my gosh. There it is. Jeez. We're in the Metro Kingdom. We are on our way to do some actual plumbing. I just killed a rat.
Oh God.
What now?
Okay.
The governor is just fully. We're following Texas, y'all.
Oh hell. Let me ask you something. How am I supposed to inspect a power plant if nobody can get the manhole cover off? You're supposed to go down into the sewer in your two-piece suit with a... Okay. You lying bastard. Whoa. How'd you do that?
Easily.
Yeah, that should be the least of your questions. Cricket? Nobody knows what cricket is. You gotta know what a crumpet is. That's not true at all. I just would like to remind it, like as dumb as that line is, and it's a dumb line, you gotta remember that he's a teenager.
He is a mutant teenager of the turtle variety.
Sleazeball.
George has gone to bed.
He sure did.
That's what he wants y'all to think.
Mm-hmm. Right now he's fist deep in some poontang.
I really need you to stop
I
talking.
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You did, and it was gross. Like the fact that that's
For
what
the
you
record.
referred to it as is the weird part.
Poontang.
Golly,
Well, I don't know if you guys knew this, but
you're
all
old.
poontang is actually just cloontang, but the cloon ain't been there yet.
Did y'all know that in England, fanny can also refer to a woman's nethers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. I did not. Whoop, I fell.
Did you know that they don't call them fanny packs?
No, they call what they call them zippies.
They call them bum bags.
Come back, rrr. Oh, God. Oh, here we go. I am
Now
fantastic.
bring this full circle to where we were earlier. For that, it just makes me think of Mr. Bombastic, and now here we are.
There we are.
Mr. Lova.
What is he doing these days?
He was in a Cheetos commercial.
Oh my God, no!
That's literally what the fuck did you think was going on? Like I didn't just bring that up out of nowhere. He's in a Cheetos commercial.
We
with,
do this sometimes. I didn't know.
Like he's in a Cheetos commercial with Jackie and Kelso.
Shut up. Really?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah, he
I know.
is.
Yes, I'm very serious.
I've seen this commercial now. I mean, I have seen this commercial, and I remember now. I blocked it from my memory.
Here's the problem. Their part of the commercial is incredibly cringy. His part isn't. His part is just fine.
Why is theirs cringy?
Because they're singing.
Because they're white.
offbeat. Because
They're dancing?
No,
Oh.
they're singing. I wanted to
Oh.
get a first-hand look at the problem down in the power plant. It looks like that monster's friends need to be taught a new donk lesson, and you're gonna be the one to teach it to them because, you know, otherwise it'd be boring.
What exactly is a new document as opposed to like every other lesson?
Apparently it means I don't know. I threw a hat at a piranha plant and then stepped on its head.
Brutal.
And then it died. All right. Okay, I messed that up. But no, they're making it wasn't me parody because Kelso is like, Jackie, did you eat my dang Cheetos? And she's like, wasn't me, with fucking Cheeto dust on her hands. If you want me to stop calling them Jackie and Kelso, you gotta make it not be. I almost called them. What's her name? Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. Oh, cool. My controller's dying. That's fantastic.
I didn't say
Good
anything
start.
about you. I'm here for Jackie and Kelso. I was just thinking, I should watch that 70s show again.
I would not mind doing so. That 80s show sucks. But I feel like they should try that 90s show. I feel like somebody should.
They should. They should.
Thank you, Mario. Thank you, Mario.
I mean,
Now that you've powered up the city, it's time for our festival to begin. Now we can finally kick off the festival in style and power, shall we? Oh, hey, would you like to participate in the festival? It's right up your alley.
No.
Would you say by my alley? Maybe next time, Toots. Great, I know you'll do us proud. I'll do you all right.
so technically that 80s show did come about. And
Yeah, I
it's
know.
on TV now.
No, I know that 80s show was a thing.
No. I mean, currently it's on TV now. The Goldbergs.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that would be like a better version of the show. I watched 21 Jump Street today, and if y'all haven't seen that movie, or at least if you've never seen it, but more specifically if you haven't seen it in a while, watch that fucking movie. That movie's
It's a
funny.
fun time.
That movie is it's a movie I want to hate, but I can't because it's so good.
You know what's upsetting? Is that 22 Jump Street is also a fun time.
But
No, that's
We'll never know.
that's what's
so
upsetting.
why is that upsetting?
Because it shouldn't be.
Why is that? Ow.
Because it was a sequel.
Sequels aren't supposed to be good?
Apparently not.
Are you trying to say sequels shouldn't be good, bro?
Again, we'll never know.
You ran away.
No, I'm still.
He ran out of ropers and he
I'll
ran
be
away.
back.
Okay.
Ran out of ropers and he ran away.
It's really weird, I guess, if from the perspective of Mario, right? The fact that Princess Paulina, or Mayor Paulina, sings a song about the Odyssey, is that not weird?
You know, I want to say yes, but with everything else that's happening right now on the screen, given that that's one of my favorite parts of the game, there's a lot of other things happening that could also be considered weird.
Ouch.
I also feel like that mission should be the finale.
The
that
end
you
of the
come
game.
back. Yeah,
Uh,
that you come back to that world like after you've done everything. It's like
wow,
we're gonna celebrate. Like
sucking shit on nothing.
try to suck. Let the song play out.
Nah, it's definitely copywritten.
Yeah.
It apparently did really well on iTunes.
Yeah, I mean, it got so popular to the point where people forgot where the song came from, sadly. I'm not joking.
Damn.
I wish I were. Like, people on the internet legitimately, like,
I'll be your
found that
one
song.
other. Oh dear God, I gotta do the whole thing all over again. Oh wow, boy, I really wish I hadn't fucked this up.
They mentioned
Nightfire
the
Warrior.
Odyssey, they mentioned the Switch, they mentioned one-ups.
They don't mention the Switch,
Yeah,
do they? I haven't heard the whole song.
I'm making a Switch or something. is what-
Okay, well that. It's one of those songs like if you're, it feels like it's promoting something. Because like what
I mean,
else?
it was the song that was like in all the commercials when they were promoting it.
I just think what it is I don't think people forgot what it was. I think it's more along the lines of it sounds so good that I don't think people would have assumed that it was made just for a video game, but it was written for this game.
I'd honestly say that says more about the way that people perceive video games.
Which is
That a
sad.
song made for it, maybe a song for a video game can't be good.
Well, it's got really high production value though. Like it's a really high production value.
hmm
Well, he didn't find it. Somebody else found it. Bing.
I'm really sad they never released any DLC that has Donkey Kong in it, even though they have all this Donkey Kong stuff in New Donk City.
Well, I mean, they have a lot of. It's not a Donkey Kong game.
for that matter, I have a lot of questions about New Donk City.
Yeah.
Like, are the companies actually ran by the Kongs? Because there's a lot of buildings that are like owned by, or at the very least have the names of the Kongs.
Yes, everyone knows that. Yeah. There's a lot
But,
of, like, the entire city
do
is a
they
reference
own
to
them?
Donkey Kong. No, it's just a reference to... The thing is, like, you're assuming that, like, this is real.
I'm assuming this is real.
Like, yeah, you're assuming that we're living in a world that just because this is Pauline, and just because... I called her Paulina earlier. Just because this is Pauline, just because this is Mario, and just because we played, like, Donkey Kong, that Donkey Kong exists in this world. This level, this stage does not have to be a reference to Donkey Kong. It can just be things that have names of things that we recognize. Because no one here knows who Mario is. So
I'm also bothered by the fact that these humans are in fact humans and
thank
not
you, Mario.
Mario.
I'm dedicating this festival to you. We couldn't have done it without your help. Please accept this as a gift.
Or don't. I mean, you don't have to.
I'd do if I wanted to keep the game going. Well, that's the thing. Like,
Speaking of that, why can't she just give you a bunch of fucking power moves? Like she's making them en masse.
they're not making them. They're using them. Like they use them in the sense that like they suck the power from the moon, and then the moon is empty. Like the question is, what do y'all do with the empty moons?
I would guess they refill them. Renewable energy and all that.
If that was the case, then they wouldn't need the moons to begin with.
I mean, they didn't need moons. They needed you to fix the machine that, like, made, like, not
No,
made,
they
but,
needed
like,
the moons.
stuck the moons. Did
Yeah, they needed them. The moon.
I mean, you're playing it, so.
You fix a machine.
Mm-hmm.
You fix a machine that is pumping that uses the moon. And basically, like once you like unclog the pipes or whatever, what ends up happening is, give me a second. Video game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where's the other one? I know there's. Huh. Oh my gosh. This game is so fucking beautiful. Oh, huh. Had a conversation with Jordan about that thing I sent you about people saying that I don't know if I sent it to you actually, that being said. Legend of Zelda should be it should come out on like the PS5.
I think you did some of it.
And yeah, Jordan didn't understand like what difference it made. And I personally think that like people, I feel like if you played Breath of the Wild and for one reason or another you thought to yourself this game would be better if like it looked good, or if you thought to yourself the game just simply didn't look good, like yeah, my argument is that like you're really not playing it right. Yeah, I did all of that. But the thought was like, well, the PS5 would have like more power behind it. And I understand like people's thought process, but there is a Legend of Zelda, like there's a Breath of the Wild clone on the PS5. And I don't even remember the name of it. Genshin Impact, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not just on PS5. It's on everything but the Switch. Funnily enough, it's even on fucking phones.
Yeah, that's where I first saw it. Was on Fione's. But I just
But-
think it's a very goofy thing.
I understand the idea behind it, but here's the thing: is like just because it has more power doesn't necessarily mean they'll utilize that power. Because here's the thing: like when they make those games, and they're specifically making their games, it's because they know the hardware and the software that's in that console inside and out. Like they know exactly how that device works. Whereas if they were just developing software, like if they were just developing games for, consoles, like Sega does, for instance, their games wouldn't have as much polish on them because they wouldn't know how to make the game as well. Like, it wouldn't function as well. Like, they wouldn't utilize the power of that console nearly as well.
I understand that. I mean, I'm sure there are people who are like, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, well. I would also like to point out that the PS4 as a console, and I know there are going to be people who say like, this isn't true, but you're wrong, it's true. The PS4 does not utilize, the majority of PS4 titles do not utilize what it's capable of. It just doesn't.
Like, that's usually why, like, near the end of the console's life cycle, you start seeing games look a little better. It's because people had, yeah, they figured it out, like, at least a little bit by the end of its life cycle.
Which is kind of why the idea of the PS5 didn't make a whole lot of sense. Because the PS4 didn't really feel like they figured everything out. Like, at least to me. Because, man, I still don't understand what they were thinking with the PlayStation's party chat function. Like, I really don't.
I get it, because it's basically like the way Facebook groups work now, but I still don't care for it.
No one does. It's dumb. Like, no, like,
No one wants a permanent, like, group of, like, people you constantly talk to. Maybe you do, I don't know.
No, more specifically, here's the deal. If that's how you work, then fine. You probably already don't have that many people on your Facebook, on your PlayStation. Like, you don't have a big list of friends on your PlayStation. Because to you, that's not how the PlayStation works. Like, I get that. I totally understand it. I respect it. But other people don't work that way. A lot of people
I'd
just
also like to argue,
friends.
like, they had a, like, way of making that work for you already, because you had a way to, like, make your favorite friends that you can just automatically invite to a party. Before they even made that a thing. But yeah, there's reasons why, like, making Nintendo, like... The only argument I would make is, like, if Nintendo wouldn't have made their games available for streaming or something through other consoles or PC or whatever, that's fine. But even then, like, that's for a very niche amount of people.
Even then, I just think it's like the idea, like, make it, available, making their games available for streaming. I feel like there's a reason that the console wars aren't necessary anymore. Like, the console wars don't exist among the companies as far as I'm concerned. As far as I can tell, they don't exist among the companies. They only exist among the fans. The fans have this very strange way of deciding that...
I mean, for the most part, they still exist in the PlayStation and Microsoft camps, because any chance they get to stab at one another, like, just to get a, like, thing in, they will. I'd also argue that, like, I'm completely in the mindset like if more people get like access to a game, that's a good thing. If it's possible. Hello.
I'm not saying that you're
But
wrong, but I do feel like the idea of
I mean, but
making
there's logistics behind making it happen, is what I mean. Like, I would love to live in a world where we just finally have one super console that everyone works on, and everybody uses the same software, and
that's never
everyone.
gonna happen,
And it's not, but that's like the
and it
perfect
doesn't
world,
even
like
really
where
make a lot of
everyone.
sense. Like because variety is the spice of life. Like having multiple options to go like to pick from does make it. It's one of those things where it's like more like the more stuff there is to do, because not every company is gonna want to do the same thing. Like look how long like Nintendo still figured out what you call it shit. Nintendo figured out motion controls before Microsoft or Sony. Like regardless of what anybody might want to say, like that's the truth. Nintendo figured it out first. But Nintendo was like, yeah, I want to do this. And not every, company is going to want to do the same thing. So the idea of like making multiple consoles is like, well, if we want to focus on like high definition gaming, we can do that. Microsoft decides like, yeah, we want to focus on our games being just super duper like we want PC gaming basically on console, which I respect. Like if that's what you into, like go for it. Nintendo is still like I'd rather just our fans be able to have fun, and I think that's also kind of great. PlayStation is weirdly considered the adult console. Like Xbox to a lot of people comes off as the teenage boy console, and Nintendo is just the children's console.
Yeah.
And if you're an adult, if you're a man, you play PlayStation. That's where men play. That's for the adults, because they have real games like Call of Duty and Madden and FIFA. Like I don't know why this. Huh?
Apparently, real people play PES, not FIFA, for whatever fucking reason.
I'm just gonna assume you're lying. What the hell is PES?
It's a
Fez.
soccer.
Yeah, PES.
No, PES.
PES,
P-E-Z.
Yeah, professional easy zebra.
Yeah, that.
Huh. What? Bad joke?
What does PES stand for?
Puzzle.
Yep. If I had to take a guess, I know for a fact there's another moon here, but I don't remember where it is.
So you mean to tell me they've been lying to me all these years, and we got 2 moons?
I heard a theory today that the sun is flat. And
I'm out.
Pro Evolution Soccer.
Pro Evolution Soccer. PES. 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 P-E-S. P-E-S.
Yes.
You do your thing, big engine man. PES. PES. PES.
But the sun is flat?
The sun is flat. And it moves. Oh my dear Lord. The chick who was talking about it.
Oh
she
my
said
god.
I'm
already telling the story.
She said that the sun was flat. And then she was like, and it moves.
Wait, hold on. Pause. Did you quit this story because it was a woman?
I didn't quit the story. Oh. She tried to explain how it works. She tried to explain how it works. And she got confused. She was like, yeah.
Look, when I gave you the glass dome like this Earth theory, like I gave you a full on fucking infograph.
What I'm trying to tell you is that look, she's like, yeah, the Earth is the sun is flat and it's a circle, and it faces the Earth, and the Earth rotates one way, and the sun like goes the other. The problem was she could not remember which direction the sun moved. And it's only weird to me, and I think she said like we had more than one moon. But it's only weird to me that these people are like, yeah, no, what are you talking about? Like we have one moon. Like we have one sun or whatever. And I'm
Were
just
you
like,
watching QAnon videos? Are you getting pulled in?
no. I'm just gonna say no, and I hope that I'm right. No, I don't think. I think the
That is the
video.
answer you want.
Because you won't know until you're in too deep.
Yeah, and that's when it gets scary.
I also like to point out the reason I was done with the story as soon as he started talking was because it was someone he personally talked to, and that immediately made me not
Oh
want
no
to
no
hear
no no no
anymore
no
because
no 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 no! I didn't talk to them. I watched the video.
oh okay
And it was a real person.
Now he's back in. Now.
okay.
No. Oh, don't get it. Please don't be confused. I've talked to people. I talked to a woman once. That was as many women as
And
I
he's
talked
out
to.
again.
Just once.
Right. Right now, nobody gets in here but the building inspector. Ah, I see by your uniform that you're the inspector I was waiting for. Yeah. And like,
Just remember, kids, as long as you dress the part, you'll get in.
Oh, that was not how I was supposed to do that. Okay. Ouch. And oh. Ah, there we go. Made it. All right, this is a long episode. In the next episode we aren't. Wait, what?
I don't know.
What the hell? Oh, okay. I forgot some of the mechanics of the game. No. There you go.
Mother.
Oh, like this is gonna be a good week. We're gonna talk about Pepe Le Pew. We're gonna talk about Lola Bunny. We're gonna get back into Bruno Mars. We're gonna discuss Eminem for a hot second. I don't remember what this episode was about.
A lot of things.
Yeah.
Video games. And then
Okay.
Flat Sun.
I mean, the thing is though, Mark, can you prove that there isn't a flat sun?
How do I explain to you that the sun doesn't even exist? It's just a projection on a giant screen in our Discord world.
You always find a way to
Ba-bam.
ruin a good time, Mark. It's just a projection of a picture,
Yep.
and we're not even real. Well,
Nothing's
you're talking
real.
to somebody. Well, you're talking to somebody who believes that we are in a simulation.
Yeah.
So
Is that giant sea turtle?
Sea turtle. Just giant sea turtle.
Just a moving through space.
what? Is that a
Yeah, it's a sea
Futurama
turtle
bit?
line.
Nah, son.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember.
That horrible, horrible accent.
All right, guys, this is the end of this episode. Mark wants to say something. Mark?
Watch out for the bushes.
The bushes of love?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. Bye.
That's it.